What is up, everyone? It's Ricky57 to return a chance. Today's August 7th, 2023, and we're gonna hop on and do a quick market watch. So today's market watch, I'm gonna be starting off with cards that I'm gonna be picking up from the Duelist Nexus set. This is just gonna be my opinion, so you don't have to agree with it. The first card I think is a good pickup is Crimson Dragon. It's a generic level 12 tuner. It says if this card is special summon, you can add one spell or trap card that mentioned Crimson Dragon from your deck to your hand. So it adds a card, which is good, but we're not really too concerned about that effect. The effect that I think is going to be broken later on is the quick effect. It says you could target one level 7 or higher synchro monster in the field, except Crimson Dragon, return this card to the extra deck. And if you do special summon one dragon synchro monster from your extra deck with the same level as the targeted monster. So what I've seen people doing right now is that they target Bear in the floor, send this back to the extra deck, and bring out Bite Steel this Patier to get an extra interruption out. What I see people doing later on is adapting this into like different decks, bringing out a level 8 synchro monster, and then bringing out like Borolo Savage Dragon. And Borolo Savage Dragon was technically synchro summon because of this card's effect, so it will get that effect to get its counters. So I see it having like great potential in the future, but let me know how you guys feel about it. Right now we have 99 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at $15.85 with shipping, $15.85, $15.86, going up to $15.99, so it's sitting under $16. But yeah, I think it's a good pickup in my opinion. Next card I'm gonna be picking up is Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts, and the only reason I'm picking this card up is because I want to play Infernities. I saw an Infernity Chimera build that gives you access to Infernity Archfiend using the Chimera package, so I want to test that out. And I know this card is hyped up at the moment because it's being played with branded. 26 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at $15.92. We have a big wall here at $15.93, $15.99, $16.40, and going up to $16.90. So yeah, it is one of those ultra rares that's hyped up at the moment, but this could go either one of two ways. Either the branded hype dies down, and then this card goes down in price, or the branded Chimera build does really good and this card continues to go up. Also, maybe other people might try to mix this with like something else. Like I said, I'm gonna be mixing it with Infernity because I really like that Infernity build, so it might be mixing something else and it goes up in price. So it could go either one of two ways, but I'm gonna just buy my copy just because I want to play it right now. Let me know what you guys think about Chimera, the King of Phantom Beast. When it comes to going in on cards from new sets, I always try to figure out how much time we have from the moment it releases to the time it's probably going to get a reprint. And this card is probably going to get reprinted next year's tins, like in September or something. So we should have like a year with it. And I think Evozer Lars could make an impact within that year because dinosaurs are a popular deck. And I think dinosaurs will come back into the meta within that year. So we have 75 listings on the market, and right now we have listings at $5.25 with shipping, $5.30 with shipping, $4.54 right here with shipping, $4.55, and going up to $4.70. So they're still sitting under $5. So I would definitely pick up my copies now while they're cheap, because I think this card has potential to make an impact in the meta and probably be like a $10 card someday. Fusion Armament is the next card I'm going to be picking up, and I'm going to pick it up to play in my Cyber Dragon deck. I haven't tested it out, but I'm excited to see what it does in it. So I actually thought this card was going to come as a secret rare in the set, but I was surprised when they made it an ultra rare. It looks like people have already started to pick it up though. We only have 60 listings on the market compared to like other cards which have like over 100 listings, and we have listings starting at $4.35 with shipping, $4.39, $4.80, $4.98. Then we have a wall right here with 472 copies at $4.27, and we have $4.28, $4.29, and $4.34 with shipping on the first page. So I think it's a good pickup. In my opinion, I think it's still a really good card, and it could make an impact in the meta. But let me know how you guys feel about Fusion Armament. Sleep Near the Runic Mane is the last card that I'm picking up from Duelist Nexus, and I initially picked this card up to play in Gene Raiders, but I saw another Gene Raider build that I like more with Revolution Synchron, so I'm gonna be switching over to that build. But I think Sleep Near the Runic Mane is still a good pickup because it's one of the Runic monsters that's not gonna get reprinted this year, and once the other Runic cards get reprinted, I think this is gonna become the more expensive Runic card that you're gonna have to pick up. But it has a good effect also. You says you could target one face-up monster your opponent controls, banish both that monster and this card until the end phase. So it has a good interruption. Right now we have 106 listings on the market, and we have listings at basically 545 with shipping, 548, 548, 549 with shipping. We have a wall here with 76 copies at 449, so under $5, and we hit 469 on the first page. So yeah, they're still sitting under $5, and I think are a good pickup. But let me know how you guys feel about Sleipnir the Runic Main. I noticed Scrap Chimera going up in price, so we have a super right here with 31 listings, and we have listings starting at 1099, 1099, 1110. Basically 1150 with shipping, then going up to 1345. Then once these are gone, we hit 1599 with shipping, and hitting 1666 right there on the first page with shipping. So these are starting to go up a little bit. And then we have the premium gold rare, which I play. These used to be under $1, but it looks like they're starting to go up and hitting that dollar price point. 103 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at 120, 128, 139, $1.48, $1.49, and $1.49, so almost hitting $1.50. But yeah, they were sitting under $1. Technically, this is still the budget versions. So for my budget players, you guys could go after these instead of these. But yeah, Scribe Chimera is starting to go up in price a little bit. Even though we have Pot of Prosperity reprints coming later on this year, Pot of Prosperity seems to be going back up in price. This Prismatic Secret from the 2022 tins was hitting a low price point in July of like $36. Then in June, it was like around $35. But right now, we have it recovering back to the $40 price point, $42.98, so basically $43, and coming up to $45 on the first page. So yeah, we do still have like regionals and YCSs coming up, so people might be picking this up to play at those events. But if you're not playing it, I will get rid of my copies before the reprint comes in. Let me know how you guys feel about Part of Prosperity though. Baron de Fleur from Maze of Memories, I remember picking up around like $35 when Maze of Memories first released. But right now we have Baron de Fleur going up to like its highest price point that I've seen it at. We have 30 listings on the market, and we have listings at $59.04, $59.99, and then $60, and $60. So it is reaching the $60 price point. We also have the the legendary Duelist versions, legendary Duelist Synchrostorm versions, reaching that $60 price point as well. But we do have it listed on the rarity collection to get a reprint. So if I were you guys, I would get rid of my Baron de Fleurs right now while the price is high before the reprint comes out and makes this card go down in price. Muckracker from the Underworld has also reached a new high price point. We did have these sitting back in May around like the $10 price point, and right now we only have 18 listings on the market, with the first listing at $23.99, then heading up to $26.31, $28.20. Then once these under 30 copies are gone, we hit $30.48, $30.89, and $31.25. Darkwing Blast is one of those sets that's listed in the 25th Century tends to get reprinted though, so this card might get a reprint soon. So another one of those cards that I think you guys should get rid of before the reprint comes in. But let me know how you guys feel about Muckracker from the Underworld. And the last card on today's Market Watch is going to be Big Welcome Labyrinth. So this is a Labyrinth card that came out in Photon Hypernova. So this is probably not going to get a reprint until like next year. I remember picking this card up around like $10, thinking it was going to reach like the $20 price point or $25. But it never hit that price point. It actually went down in price to the $3 price point. But it's been picking up over the past couple months. Labyrinth has become a popular deck, and we do have more support coming for it in Age of Overlord. So I think that's why people are starting to pick this card up. 103 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at $645, $649, $651. Then going up to, that's basically $6.99 on the first page. So almost reaching the $7 price point. But yeah, I think this is still a good pickup since the other Labyrinth cards can get reprinted and this one won't. This card will probably become the more expensive Labyrinth card, hitting maybe like $15 in the near future. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Big Welcome Labyrinth. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch though. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Return of Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.